Aloha, this is the Green Lighting Mr. T. I just, yeah, my controller was acting up or something, my sensor bar was messing up, something was going wrong, and I could not for the life of me play this game, because it was, it was so invigorating that where I was pointing was not corresponding to where I was pointing. So yeah, I'm doing this again, I guess, is what I'm saying. And last time we started these like special missions, and I was a little bit under the weather. I'm no longer under the weather, but I did just get my flu shot, so I guess I'm not that better off. I guess my voice is alright, but my arms are not doing too well. Or at least my left arm, I guess. So I gotta go through this again and kind of figure out what voices. I really haven't had enough time to develop these voices, so there it goes. He's still following us. I thought we'd be able to lose him on the mountain road. He did come all this way from Japan. Would you want to leave empty-handed? Damn reporters do anything for a scoop. He probably wants to build his career on the remains of the Devil Doctor. It isn't often that Japanese medical board, the Japanese medical board expels a doctor for having magical powers. Or maybe he wants to get under that lab coat of yours and start some rumors of his own. You're disgusting. What makes you think it's me he's after anyway? Maybe you stumbled upon your organization. They have a presence in Japan, don't they? Considering all your activity lately, if anybody had found out about us, I'd know. If it's alright with you, I believe this situation calls for a little more speed. Are we sure he's a reporter? He could be working for the government. The FIB wouldn't be so obvious. It's clear he has no idea what he's doing. I've had training, but he's going to get himself killed if he keeps driving like that. Look out! There's a curve ahead. I know that! Damn it. That idiot ran right into the wall. Go back. You don't think you're going to save him, do you? It's his own fault this happened. Besides, pulling him out of that wreck would be a pain in the ass. And how do you think his newspaper will treat the story if he dies? I'm already in enough trouble as it is. Doctors. This would be a lot easier if you didn't have a conscience. We're getting the hell out of here if he's already black taped. You understood? Or understand? Whatever. It's too dark to see. We'll need to get him over in front of our headlights. Here, help me pull him out of the wreckage. No good. His leg is stuck. Guess I don't have a choice. I'll have to treat him here. Can you even do that? I wish he was in a better position, but that shouldn't cause too many problems. If you have any suggestions about getting some light over here, I'm all ears. I think we're in trouble. There's a crash shorted out the tunnel's electrical systems. With him on that side of the wreck, my headlights won't be able to do much either. Necessity is the mother of invention. A pen light? You've got to be kidding. Nope, and you're going to be holding it. Just shine it where I tell you to, okay? Most of the trauma here is here. I don't like the looks of his abdomen either. Tonight's abdomen surgery will have two objectives. Extract any foreign object, structure any lacerations. Given the situation, that's about all we can do for us. May as well get started. Of course, I'm not supposed to talk there, am I? Oh well. Okay. Oh god, it's so much freaking better. Okay, now here's... Yeah, I kind of had trouble with this first part because I wasn't reading. He dies really fast, so you have this flashlight and you're supposed to point it at the lacerations. Like, pull it here, so... I didn't do that, so basically he kept dying over and over. But the annoying thing about this is that they force you to do these lacerations first, before allowing you to deal with the one that's basically killing him. Oh, God, that's bad. Right. I have to pull this out first, anyways. get his vitals up. Because clearly, since we're not inside of him yet, he's not dying. That makes perfect sense.
Hold this. Get those vitals up.
And we're doing... This is so much better than that now that I know what I'm doing. How strange. Oh, there's more.
What the?
Oh, great.
Let's see here. Get those vitals up.
Ah, God. Yeah, healing touch time. Okay, so apparently this is... There's a lot to this mission.
Here goes. Here goes. Hold this. Hold this.
Oh, come on.
Next.
It's still a little bit off, but it's a lot better than what it was. Stupid thing. Ah, it's so frustrating. Why do I have to play like this? This is... I mean, this is hard to do. This would be a lot better if I didn't have to deal with the fact that my alignment was off. And I want to just do, you know that thing for anyone who has like a DS, like where you synchronize the thing. That's what I'm dying to do right now. I want to do that with this, with my remote, because this is. I'm pointing it to the right of my TV right now in order to do this, mind you. And yeah, I know I'm playing it on a computer, but God,
What the? Let's see here. Get those vitals up.
God, okay. Need to do healing touch. And need to get... Oh, I hate this. Dang you, controller! This is so stupid. It's reflecting off something? I don't know.
Here goes.
Alright. Pointing it at... Okay, I'm gonna hold my... God, I don't want to hold my head. Maybe I need to get closer to the TV. Alright, let's try this.
Hold this. Hold this. Get those vitals up.
Okay. Apparently I had to get closer to the TV, and that solved everything. Well, it's better anyway. I'm noticing it's being stupid again. Why does recording right now have to be so difficult?
Hold this. Get those vitals up. goes.
Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, thanks a lot, game. The lights come back on after we're done saving him.
That's it?
I am kind of mad right now. Not at the game, but more or less at my controller. That was a lot harder than it needed to be. He's stable enough. Call for a rescue team. Hey, you weren't half bad as an assistant. Yeah, well, I don't intend to make a habit of it. Let's get out of here. The last thing we need to do right now is play 20 questions. Let me drive. That'll put me in a good mood. Oh, screwing up voice. Maybe I was yelling too much. Oh, anyways. The kidney is on its way. ETA was 1 hour. Plan out your operation with that in mind. I'm more concerned about that tumor, to be honest. You'll need to excise the tumor before you can perform the kidney transplant. Otherwise, those veins are going to bleed out and you'll have some serious complications. You aren't concerned at all that his body may reject the new kidney? We already know that this guilt severely inhibits the body's autoimmune response. As you can imagine, that all but eliminates any such risk. We're confident the kidney won't be rejected. Alright, Professor. But I had no idea. But this had better not be a sacrificial operation. I already told them. Yes, we're quite familiar with the contract, Dr. Weaver. I assure you, all your patients are people we expect to see back at work. Well then, Dr. Weaver, please begin the operation. God, I'm so sorry. All of the voices. I've gone out the window. I told you these missions were interesting. Alright, can't transplant that kidney until that tumor's out of him anyway. The key to this transplant is going to be anatomizing the open veins. Once I administer the vasoconstrictor, his blood flow should slow down. I need to complete the anastomosis while it's still in effect, or he could bleed out. In short, there are two parts to this. Tumor excision, transplanting the new kidney. A pretty tall order considering we've got a real risk of blood loss here. So just make sure I've got that kidney when I need it.
Here goes.
Ah, the voices are all out the window.
Let's operate.
Yep. This guy's health doesn't go very high. More of these things.
Get those vitals up. Good.
Keep those low vitals up. Just put it in there. Which ones are the veins? The blue ones? Yeah.
Next. Oh, that's not right. Good.
Oh, you just put it all the way. Alright.
One down.
Alright. Well, just pull it all the way over. Don't let go, apparently. Okay.
Good. One more to go.
Great. Oh well. Okay. Wasn't that bad, I guess. I guess the only bad part was the first part, really. The second half isn't that bad, although I really don't understand what I'm supposed to do in order to structure the the veins or whatever I'm putting in. Yeah, whatever. Worry about rank later. I've come to expect miracles from you, Dr. Weaver. His prognosis is still in question, but that's something for our doctors to worry about. I don't understand what Delphi is hoping to do here. Are you trying to save mankind or wipe it out? The path humanity has chosen has been on since the dawn of civilization will soon come to an end. Our planet cannot support 7 billion people, all living out long, meaningless lives. We're here to ensure that human beings are changed before it's too late. That is the meaning of our guilt research. Guilt will free mankind from the sins that bind it to a history of destruction. This is something you believe, Professor? Our leader, Adam, has promised us salvation for the good work we do here. This is the only way to absolve our own sin, by paving the way for a new future. Freedom from the shadow of medicine, it's as simple as that. I don't understand how a man like you could believe a word of that, Professor. Dr. Weaver, I would advise you that you only speak about things pertinent to your job here. Doing otherwise could be as considered a breach of contract. Don't worry, Doctor. I'm sure you'll come to understand sooner or later. And we got the last one. Sayonara. That's supposed to be sayonara? Or am I just saying... It doesn't look right. I don't remember there being a Y in sayonara. Attention all personnel, the laboratory has been contaminated. The guild is unstable. Seal all but the main entrance. Stand by for further instructions. I repeat, all personnel, the laboratory has been contaminated. The guild is unstable. So it all comes down to this, huh? I assume this facility is finished, considering how many people know about guilt now. The inner circle is discussing how to proceed. However, you still have work to do. You want me to take care of the guilt responsible for this mess, I assume? The researcher you're responsible for seems to have a guilt isolated in his small intestine. His symptoms point to the guilt strain called Kiraki, but we're still waiting for on lab results. Professor Blackwell printed up some information that might help you prepare. Understood, so the Kiraki strain caused multiple lacerations. This is insane. How can I treat a body? They've turned against itself. Looks like I have my work cut out for me. Still, I've never lost a patient and I'm not about to start now. Professor Blackwell will be observing as well. Don't let us down, Weaver. We're in a critical situation here, but try to concentrate on the patient. Yes, Professor. I read the packet you provided. You believe this patient has Kiraki? The tests weren't conclusive, but everything we've been told seems to indicate Kiraki, yes. This is a weird case. Make sure you don't get infected with it too. Understood. I think I can handle it. So there's really only one thing I need to do here. Spell the Karaki. What the hell is going on?
Let's operate.
Been a while since hearing this music.
Aha.
Yeah. Man, it feels like forever since dealing with these guys. One thing to know, I believe that when fighting these things, you can actually make cuts yourself, so we don't do that. What the? Great. Man, that really doesn't do much for his health. Stop eating him!
His vitals up.
Yes, yes, thank you. Oh, forget it, just use it.
Here goes.
Oh, it feels slow. Ah, don't move.
Perfect.
Hold still.
Perfect.
And that's what happens if you let those guys out for too long. Did Blacko leave already? I wanted to ask him something about that last operation. He's otherwise occupied. Also, they've issued orders for you to evacuate immediately. What? That's how they've chosen to handle the situation. I'm supposed to evacuate too. What about the other researchers? Who's going to operate on them? I guess that's part of their plan as well. They've already dispatched a cleanup crew. There's nothing more we can do here. A cleanup crew, huh? You guys really are fanatics. You don't even care about people's lives. Everyone here understands the risks involved in what they're doing here. They all know that sins have consequences and mercy is not easily earned. But sacrifice must be made if we're to be freed from the shackles of medical science. I suppose I don't have a choice. I'll agree to evacuate. This is no place for a doctor anyway. Understood. We will not meet again. Goodbye and good luck. I should probably be thankful they let me go, no questions asked. Well, it's only a matter of time before the past catches up to me. It's a shame they forgot to ask me for that guilt sample I extracted. Maybe the path of guilt does lead to salvation after all. Now that I have all the cards, it's time to ante up. I hear Europe is nice this time of year. So with that, we've unlocked the 6th chapter. So, at any rate, this has been the Green Lantern Mr. T. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I can't say I stupid controller. Well, anyway, to you I say, aloha.